Hello! Welcome to Mystic Frequency. I'm Lisa, and I will be your collective tarot reader here on January 22nd, 2026. But no matter when this reading finds you, wherever you may be going on your journey, there's something in here that your guides are trying to reveal for you. Or there's someone that is within your vision field that may be going through this, and they're using you like a radio signal to turn on to channel the message to them as well. So if you feel called to share this video, you are more than welcome to, so that way we can help more people out. And also, before I forget, today is your birthday. Happy birthday. Thank you for making it another trip around the world. With you being here in this channel, I want you to understand you matter, and you do deserve to celebrate every day. Make every day your birthday. But let me go ahead and get into the disclaimers. So if you do want to go ahead and jump into the reading, you are more than welcome to go within the description box and go ahead and select that timestamp. But so let me talk about the wheel, because I like talking about this wheel. Your life will always be in your hands at all times, and you are being guided not just to one choice or one decision or one door that is being revealed. You have multiple infinite possibilities around you. There's just something that is being revealed, and it is an option for you, especially when you're not certain about what you should be doing, where you should be growing, what's your next step. It's those kind of things. But the wheel's in your hands, so take whatever information is revealed and understand I cannot give professional advice, but I can give guidance from your guides, or if I've had a personal experience, I will share a personal experience, so that way you can kind of see how another person may have had to overcome certain burdens. But I'm excited. Let's go ahead and get into your affirmations. Oh, I love that this is coming out right now. I am mindful of this moment. You are practicing what thoughts are coming into your mind and how they are making you feel. Are they draining you? Are they making you become this critic where it makes you feel as if you're not good enough, you're never going to obtain abundance, where you're not going to be able to set out on a course and obtain the dreams that you inspire to have and manifest in your world? Are you limiting what good positive thoughts are coming in? But you're being mindful in this moment, and you're practicing ways to calm the nervous system. I love talking about the nervous system, because when it's running rampant and you just keep thinking and worrying about all of these things that are going on in the world around us, because there is a lot. When you wake up, is the first thing that you do check your phone, look at the news, and take in all of the horrible atrocities, the accidents, anything that makes you feel a sense of fear? Or do you find that you tend to pick up what other people are thinking and hold it as your own? It's like you're saying, oh, this person said this out loud, but this is me, this is mine. For me, this is what I am thinking, this is what they think of me. It's not allowing it to go so crazy. So be mindful. When you have a thought that drifts through your mind, think about it. Does it have any weight to me and my current circumstances, my current situation? Is there a feeling that I need to recognize so that way I can overcome this or work through this? Or is this someone else's perception that I'm trying to take as my own perception of myself or the world around me? Can I think for myself? So today, practice a little bit of mindful thinking, especially in this moment. Be very mindful. There's a lot of deep thoughts here that are coming through. And don't get lost in your thoughts either. Allow yourself to return to the present moment once you've processed and collected the necessary information to move forward. Your self-care affirmation today is higher vibration, higher your vibration, turn on your favorite song. And this came out, I believe, yesterday in one of my readings, either the morning or my Patreon one. But higher vibration. And so your mind plays a really big role in how your frequency, your aura, your energy, whatever you name it, it determines how you move, how you use your body, and how you interact with the people that are around you. And if you keep yourself in a very low state where you are very, very negative with your body, you're negative with your situations, you're negative with just the way people just interact with you, and it becomes very personal, very guarded. Find ways to higher your vibration, especially if you're going through something, so that way you can start the healing process and you can move forward. And just really think about the songs you really enjoy listening to. Those will really help you be mindful, because you won't think about what it is that's going on, and you will be much more in a better zone, it's like you can just take everything and actually do something with it, and you're not stuck. But let's go ahead and look at your animal guides for the day. So we have, dolphin. Yes. Love dolphins, guys. So dolphins are all about play. Swim in the happy joy of living. Inhale confidence and exhale fear. Dive into your wisdom. Go with the flow. Yes, especially when you have so much on your to-do list. You have all these tasks that you need to knock off. And so you're just staying serious. You're trying to just get your day done with, it feels like. But you need to play. You need to find ways in which you can bring joy into the things that you are doing. Actually make them come alive. And be confident that you can do this. And back to those fears that are coming in, whatever is just stuck right here. So when you come to this reading, something that you have is making you overly serious, and you need to play with your thoughts. You need to actually see which thoughts are making me want to go out and hang out with friends, go and have fun, be around the children. It's those kind of things, but they want you to go with the flow and not be so serious. The next animal guide is Dragonfly, magic. I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant and I am blessed. What went on in the past, guys? What is something that you feel you need to transform from? And how can you embrace that kind of change in your life? One of the ways you can do it is visioning what that transformation would look like. How would you create the steps? How can you take it one moment at a time and just let go of all these past failures, all these things that did not make you feel magical? And how can you turn inwards? You were looking for this almost like tangible physical thing that was going on outside, and hoping that if you were to pick this rock up, this rock right here is what was going to carry you. That this rock is the magic rock. But then your mind's coming through and saying, why are you carrying this with you everywhere? The magic you have is not something necessarily that you need to carry. It's something that just occurs from within. And you need to see that you are blessed with all of this energy that can come through if you're willing to tap into it. And dragonflies, they have to go through these stages, just like frogs, where they go to the water, and then they go from the water, and then they go to the air. It's allowing yourself to see wherever you were, wherever you started from, it won't be the only place that you will stay. That you were meant to soar above and be the thing that allows children to chase, to make them envision as if they are actually following a dragon. It's those kind of things. Oh, I was just talking about frogs. Okay. Frogs, prosperity. Let go of the past and embrace change. Opportunities are close at hand. Hop into this new day with joy. Abundance and good fortune await you. Yes. Okay. The more you play and the more you release what you are trying to hold on to so closely to your heart, so closely in your hands that you're grasping and you're like, I can't let this go. I just cannot let this go because I'm scared if I do, I lose everything. I will have nothing to be happy about in this moment. But your guides are coming through and saying, stop. Let go of the past. We have it right here. Let go of the past. I courageously let go of the past. There's something here that needs to end so you can start to live again. But let's go ahead and see what your mushroom tarot has for the day. And I will talk about the symbolism that each mushroom has. So in the center focus of your mind, we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. And I'll go ahead and I'll flip it upright so you can kind of see the image on it. And this is the luminescent panellus. So that way y'all can kind of see it, because I loved the artwork in that. So let me get my notebook because I had to really research all of these. So the Queen of Wands wants you to find more self-respect for yourself. She wants you to find this confidence, this ability to let go of fear that is preventing you from moving forward and playing with all the things that are present in front of you. All these opportunities that you can play with right now. She recognizes that you may have been very introverted, where you felt the need to go within because it felt as if you needed to reestablish your sense of self. And the luminellus, or the luminescent panellus, has this ability to glow in the dark. So even though you are going within to see how you can practice this mindful moment, something is glowing within that darkness that you may be feeling, where the vibration is not as high, and that glow is trying to illuminate something that needs to be looked at. There's a lot of mystery, a lot of transformation that needs to happen, and there's a lot of hidden knowledge that wants to be tapped into. This card is also called Foxfire, so it gives it a very enchanting kind of theme. And so Foxfire also can be fairy fire. So that light in the darkness I was talking about, that's your guidance. That's your way of being able to find the gold in what needs to decay. So there's hidden potential that is happening within your subconscious that has not been made immediately visible. You had to get to this point. There was no other way you were going to be able to do this without having to go within and look for the fire that you needed in order to carry it out, so you could promote this confidence that your cards are wanting you to express. But you need to be really careful when you're in the dark here. You don't want to stay here too long, because this is a mushroom that you have to be very cautious when eating. You don't want to lose yourself here. You don't want to allow yourself to stay in the dark and then just let the fire just engulf you in it and everything, preventing you from being able to wash away what needs to be let go. The great thing about this is it has this ability for having resilience. So when it dries out, it knows how to rehydrate when it needs to. And it goes hand in hand with the frog, because frogs, they have to keep their skin moist. They can't allow themselves to constantly dry out. So when they feel that they are drying out, they will rehydrate and throw themselves in the pond. Same thing for this mushroom, because it will rehydrate itself when it knows it needs to. It is also Stypticus, which is its genius form, I think. I think that's what it would be called. It's a blood stopper. So it has this healing capability where it's trying to stop the loss of energy. And that may be why you are trying to go within, because you are exuding a lot of your energy out into the world, and it is not returning the way it should. You're having to get your magic back, because the Queen of Wands talks about spirituality and having this magic that she knows she has, this intuition she is able to tap into whenever she lights the fire. So look and see where the gold is in something that can decay right now. So your heart center has 2 cards. And I love it when Spirit does give me a clarification before I figure out what the cards are, so when I flip them over. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about the Hanged Man, which is in reverse, and this is called the Velvet Shank. So something has been delayed. It's like you have been resisting this force, resisting the need to put yourself in a better mood. And you're stalling here. And your guides want you to see how you are stalling, what it is doing to you, what it is limiting. You've been in this mode for a little too long now. But the Hanged Man, the actual Velvet Shank itself, has this ability to survive through the winter. So there is, even though it is resistance, it's very resilient. You have the ability to last out when no one else can. And that's fitting for the Ten of Swords with it being next to it. But there's transformation here that really needs to happen that you are holding back on. Holding back from going to your community, going to places that you feel warm, places where you actually feel magical. And in the Norse mythology, with this specific mushroom, it grows on dying elm and ash trees, linking it to the creation myth of the first humans from these trees. So it's reminding us to speak forgotten names and find loss in life, or find life in loss. Find life in loss. So look for the gold in the decay. Find life in what you have lost. Because the Ten of Swords upright shows that there was this painful ending. There are these deep wounds that were inflicted. Deep wounds where you needed the Queen of Wands to come in and prevent the loss of energy, to stop the blood from being shed unnecessarily so. There was this sense of betrayal, major loss, major crisis moment here. And that is why you are having to practice what is currently sitting in your mind, what you are thinking about. The Ten of Swords, anemone stinkhorn. is called another name. It's known as being the disgusting juice. It has this strange, beautiful nature about it that is much less conventional than what we are used to. It's very alien-like, and it has this ability to survive through deception, where it's mimicking these carry-ons to attract flies for spore disposal. So, with the hangman in reverse, what are you resisting? You're resisting the thought that someone may be actually trying to deceive you. You're trying to ignore these pains that are going on around you that are holding you up. But just like the Ten of Swords and its ability to be able to grab these flies that'll come in and then use the flies as a way to keep spreading pain, how can you find ways to see that there's this disgusting juice that you have been drinking that has not been benefiting you? It's almost like a fly came in and put this in your cup. Now you're having to deal with all these things around you that need to end. There's something here that needs to be buried. And the other thing this makes me think about is it's the medicine from, oh gosh, what is it? Nanny McPhee? Mary Poppins? Where she gives medicine that looks really gross, but it's beneficial. Very, very beneficial for your health and your overall being, your mental health, your emotional health, your physical, all of it. So there's some medicine here that's trying to come through. And then your subconscious, we have the King of Cups in reverse. And this is the verdigris agaric mushroom. And it is a very beautiful card. I will say that. And I love that a snail came through. I've had a lot of snail symbolisms that have came in recently. So there's this need to be very patient. Patient with yourself, patient with those that are around you while you are trying to heal and conserve your energy. But the King of Cups wants you to see that there's this need for self-compassion. You need to be compassionate with yourself during these times when everything feels like it's slipping through your hands, things are falling apart, things are ending. But in order to be given something that is a blessing, sometimes something has to end in order to gain it. And the King of Cups wants you to look at your inner feelings and how you feel currently about your current relationships that are around you, how you feel about the relationship you have with yourself, and see if there's some mood imbalances that are going on, because we have fire energy over here, and then we've got the water energy on the opposite end. It's like you're trying to put out a fire that you started and forgot to bring the water in order to put the fire out. It's like you went within to see if you could work with this. It's almost like dark night of the soul. Like you're going through these dark night moments where you're trying to do the healing that needs to be done, and you forgot to bring water in case something went out of control. But remember, this is the time for you to be able to play and experiment, to not let it really hold you down or hang you up. The King of Cups is all about mystery and the fantasy. And he doesn't want you to get lost merely in fantasy. He wants you to see that you do have enchanting nature. Or you do have an enchanting nature personality. You do enchant things that you are around. And people feel that. They feel your magic that you have. And the last thing that this mushroom talks about is that it has this capability of creating this sleep-inducing dream world. But it's potentially poisonous. You cannot allow yourself to get trapped, to run away, to swim away. There is so many different animal energies here that are either in the water with their emotions, and there's this need to see that we need to ground ourselves. We have too much that is up in the air. Too much that we're not playing with. So my collective listeners here today, this collective reading was meant for someone that needed that light to be shined in on something. And your guides want you to bring that self-confidence back, where you are compassionate with yourself, where you're compassionate with other people, because you're blocking off this magic. You're blocking off the ability for abundance to come in, where good fortune will wait you. When you think about all the bad fortunes that have occurred, either yesterday, last week, last month, last year, or previous years before this, that's preventing the good things from coming in. So I'm going to go ahead and end the reading here. And I encourage y'all to really journal this out. Think about what has ended, but there was something worth discovering here. And let me know what song you like to listen to in the comments that higher your vibration. How do you practice mindful movements, mindful moments? Yoga would be really good for this. But I wish you a lot of blessings and a lot of love, guys. And this channel is here so that way you can find your ground again. But if you enjoyed this content, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you know anybody that may be going through this very heavy energy, please share it. Sharing is one way we can care for one another. How we can spread that light and joy so they can play again. Because we want this person to come and play with us again. We want this person to come and show their magic with everyone, to bring their good fortune that they give everybody, but it's blocked off from them having. But I'm going to go ahead and end it here, guys. Bye. Thank you.